Hey everybody, I'm Crafty Phoebe. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be scrapbooking with Stampin' Up supplies. Everything I'm going to use today is still available in the catalog, and this is a catalog that expires or closes at the end of April 2023. So I'm going to be mentioning the names of the products that I use so that maybe you get inspired to use them and be a scrapbooker too. So I'm using a collection of DSP that is called Designer Daydream. This is the Hostess set. I've already done a little die cutting, but I'll talk about that soon. So here's my two photos, and it's basically a layout about how much I miss her. She lives in a different place about 4 hours away, so we don't see her as often as we used to, as we wish we could get going on that. So I need a little strip on the bottom, and I'm gonna cut that out. Here's my trimmer, also available in the catalog. It's a great trimmer. So I want to do something like that underneath, and then something like this above this pretty scallop paper. It's like mosaic. It's lovely. I don't know. I think that's beautiful. Okay, so something like this. Then we need to put a contrast behind that. So maybe I'll use a little bit of the mint macaron back here. I like that. So I'm gonna take about 2 inches of that on each side. And then we'll have a little left over for maybe embellishing. So we have that. Okay. The sketch I'm using has this centralized area, then a little bit of embellishing here and there. The title goes here, and it also has some top and bottom pieces. And I'm gonna do that again. Okay, so joining these two, I'm not gonna touch the bottom. I think that they're gonna have a little bit of space. And I looked through the stamps that I have that would create a border, like a border stitch or something, and there's nothing from the stamps that I own that are still current. So I decided to find another solution for my border, and that's what my border is gonna look like. And finally, this piece here. Okay, now for sure I want to have a little mason jar. And I also want to use that the mason jar punch is still available. And the jar of flowers stamp set is still available. And that other flower needs to be, I think, it needs. Okay, so that is going to be right there. Maybe we'll put in a third element. Just thought of something. I should stamp this right here. Who likes that idea? Oh, and I'm going to put a flower down here. Yep. All right, then. Shifting gears. Let's do that. Because I am going to pull up this paper. I have to pull up this paper a little bit. It's okay when we're on the fly here. All bets are off. We can be random. All right, so here's my old olive. I'm going to pull up this paper and stamp this right here. And then see how that looks. And do it again because I like it. I like it. But the next one's going to be a little bit of an angle. There we go. Now we can put this here. That'll look nice. Oh yeah, I love that. It's beautiful. And I think I'm going to put that there. Yes, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to use my stamping mat. Okay, for those. I've always inked this stamp this way since I got it. All right, so you'll see what I mean when I do this. Okay, so I only get the outer edge. Now I'm going to punch this, but I'm also going to stamp love. Well, this is so cute. And then, oh, look at that. It's coming together. Okay, super cute. I love it. Let's do the title now. Let's do the title because the title is going to be Happy Hello. So this was her visit for Thanksgiving that she came down to visit. And we're just so happy to see her. We enjoyed ourselves for Thanksgiving dinner. And I think that's a nice title. The stamp set I'm going to use is another stamp set called Biggest Wish. And this is a perfect spot to use the contrasting block and script. So I'm going to say Happy Hello. So let's do the hello first. Biggest Wish is a great set. I've used it a lot since I purchased it. And it is also available still. Happy Hello. Available in the current catalog, okay? So I'm going to put hello there and I'll put happy above it. And then that kind of area will be an area where I can put an embellishment or a couple of little embellishments. So my stamping mat is very important and it helps me get a good crisp stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and put that underneath there. And this is a good ink pad, nice and juicy. So I should be okay. I'm risking it, but worst case scenario, if I have to stamp this over on a piece of paper and put it on top, I will. I'm not afraid. Okay, I glued down a few things. Let's do this stamping right here with the word happy. We're going to do that in Old Olive. And we're going to sit right on top. Well, not right on top, but like sideways on top of the hello. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is put a little bit of something around it to enhance that title. And the first thing I want to see for sure is this flower. Maybe I'm going to pull this away and put that flower here to nestle around these words, okay? So this ink pad's not as juicy as others, but I'm sure it's fine. There's a little boo-boo there, but I don't care. I'll be fine. And there's my flower. Okay. Oh, that looks cute. Maybe I'll pull this up and put another one. Yes. Put another one right there. Oh, I like that. And get some more petal pink in here. I think I'm going to use a darker color. But I need a... Okay. Oh, I know. Haha. Okay, I've always loved using these. This stamp set is very useful because it's kind of a little grungy. And a little bit of grunge is not a bad thing. I'm not a over-the-top grunge person, but a little bit of grunge works for me. I'm going to go with mint macaron because I haven't used that color yet, and it's definitely, or the ink color, it's definitely on the layout. And this is the text. This is the text. But still, it adds a little texture there. And then I'm going to do a little bit over here. So maybe I'll just get a little sheet of paper, protect that again, and only put half of the stamped. Yeah. Okay. Now, one thing I haven't done is ink the edges of my punches. I may want to do that here. Does it make sense to give it a little frame? This one didn't need it because it's stamped with a border. But even, you know, the edges of my papers would have been a good idea. But so far, I'm happy with what I have. So, all right, so if I do that there, maybe add a little of this there. Now, I'm going to ink the edges of this because it just gives it a little bit more presence. And I'm going to use petal pink, even though this is daffodil. I'm going to use petal pink, and I think it'll be fine. Yep, I'm fine. Stamping with, where's my Miss You? Okay, there's Miss You. I'm going to stamp with, of course, Blackberry Bliss. Blackberry Bliss looks beautiful on Daffodil Delight. It's kind of subtle, which is good because we already have kind of a couple of focal points. I don't want to do something big there or bright or too bold. Okay, this is my finished product. I added a little pinwheel up here and the little heart we talked about. I added some journaling, and that's my layout. Everything is Stampin' Up. Everything is current. I hope that you can get inspired by this. And thank you for visiting. Please subscribe if you like what you see on my channel. Bye.